Raphael, Michael, and Gabriel. Of course, this is powered up by God on how you can consciously beat inflation, quote unquote, beat inflation. I couldn't find a different word, but there's a reason and an energy why I was guided to use that word. Um, there is a program as well, a clearing program. If you want cash injections, if you want miraculous money, like you just want more cash, it's called Cash Love. The details are below, but I invite you to watch this video and take it to heart. Okay, so right now, um, there's a grid of frequency of vibration where it's creating kind of like a war, right? And that frequency says that you have to fight for money, you have to be in survival, you have to beat the odds, quote unquote, beat the odds. You have to basically be in survival. And I wanted to address something. It's a very egoic battle. Okay. We want to start with the concept that and the truth that money comes from God. Okay. Abundance is your natural state. And then when you connect with this grid of frequency and field, that's all around you, that's being bombarded to you through video, through TV, through manipulations, through subliminals, telling you there's a lot going on, like the market is going to crash. There's this, fear, 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 paranoia, paranoia, paranoia. And it makes you feel like money is outside of your control, but money comes from God. Okay, so it's a very battle-ish like field. You have to beat, you have to win the odds. I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm getting that. And that is extremely taxing and nerve-wracking and stressful. And over 50% of people on planet Earth believe that money is something that is outside of them, that it depends on somebody else for you to get the money, for you to get the accolades, for you to receive the cash. And if it's up to somebody else, and if they're in a warlike frequency, you feel like you are at effect or at resistance I'm getting or in reaction to somebody that's being incredibly childish, somebody that is trying to control you, trying to usurp power, try to make you feel less, try to make you beg, okay? And they are the ones that make the market crash. But money comes from God. You don't have to allow your own market to crash. Now, how do you do that? Well, one of the things that drains your energy the most is the concept and the energy of inflation. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're joining. And I want to address consciousness. Okay, do I need to address frequency first? I hear frequency. What do I mean to address with frequency? Not everybody is at the same frequency. And I don't mean that in a haughty way. I'm saying that with the most loving way possible. You got to really check where your frequency is at. How much is your frequency being outsourced to the government, to people who try to play like they're God, who try to play with your money? How much is your frequency allowing somebody to play with what you earn, right? Not everybody is there. And I'm not creating a this is the rich people do, this is this thing, and you have to get no. I'm just saying if you can look at not everybody has been given the same resources, but it's not about physical resources, it's about where your frequency is at. One good concept that I learned many years ago from one of my first mentors was that you might not make the same amount of money like every month, let's say if you're an entrepreneur, but you vibrate a certain number frequency. So it might come through gifts, it might come through a YouTube video where you're getting something that's worth $10,000, right? And you want to be aware that that's worth $10,000. You have to decide that first, but you might only value what you have in your bank account or what you made that month, or it could be every 3 months, but you are vibrating a number. Okay. So people can try to play in your face. They will try to create all kind of mental gymnastics and physical gymnastics for you to get your money. They might try to regulate how much you can make, if you can get a loan. They will try to make you feel like you have to climb like Mount Everest before you can get it. All of those things can deplete you, but you want to remember that money comes from God. Okay. So frequency, where are you in frequency wise? Are you outsourcing your power, outsourcing your money? Or are you generating it from within? It's coming from God from you and from God and from other, like, it's going to come from people. You got to be in good relationship with people. But ultimately, the concept of inflation comes from a very greedy vibration. It has to do with a specific consciousness where people have to inflate themselves and deflate you. So it creates stagnant frequency, and basically it's very egoic. So when I want to get to the point is that in order to beat inflation, you have to be whole. And whole doesn't mean, well, I don't need any money because people who want money are greedy. You need money to live. Money can truly buy you happiness. Okay. Money is just a frequency of giving and receiving. So you have to infuse the economy with your vibration, with your wholeness. And there's a reason why in inflation, maybe you are not growing as much as they're trying to inflate things. Okay. And remember, inflation means that they need to deflate you. So are you getting deflated? Are you accepting that frequency? Are you cutting off your dreams, your hopes, your desires because you feel like it would make you greedy or it's going to be harder? Then you are part of that frequency and that vibration and that dance. Like you're allowing yourself to receive less. Now, always love and respect where you're at. You're a sovereign being made in image and likeness of your creator. Somebody might have more money than you, but that doesn't mean that they're better than you. If you can love where you're at without hurting yourself, you will get God given creative ideas that will help you flourish. Do not fear inflation. You don't have to beat inflation. You just have to be whole. What does that mean? Do not fight or resist your need for money and learn how to grow it peacefully. If you work on your frequency, if you're not getting deflated by the process of inflation, if you're not picking up the chaos and the paranoia that they're trying to create to deflate you, then you can become very rich or wealthy. Okay. And it's powered up by God. Okay. How does that look like? Your energy has to be open to prosperity and abundance for you to receive miraculous forms of money. Like if somebody is trying to, I need to give an example. Let's say you have to apply for a loan or you need a cash injection or you need X, Y, or Z, and you think that maybe the bots or AI is not going to approve of it because of X, Y, or Z. You don't fit their criteria. But because it's powered up by God, you will still get the loan or the money will come in a miraculous way or in a different way where it's joyful and it's peaceful and people are not fighting over cats and dogs over the money or the cash and what they give. I've been in spaces, I've been in, like, hospitals or, like, like, clinics where I noticed there's this power play where the doctors some doctors, okay, I love doctors, don't get me wrong, but some doctors have this, like, narcissistic attitude and, like, the people have to basically beg to get like 5 additional minutes for the doctor to see them. Okay. So let's say somebody's trying to create this power play where they're like, I'm going to decide if I give you the money. If you need cash injections, if you need money and you don't want to be part of that inflation deflation process and you want to attract money in miraculous, fun, loving ways, then I recommend that you clear your energy and that you're open for cash flow now. Okay. And then this is replicable in any and all instances in your life where you are that lucky person because you're powered up by God and you're not connected to the mania of the collective that's being created and that we are co creating. Okay. If you are in fear of the inflation, then you are co-creating it. Okay. You're feeling powerless to it. Being locked in for like however many years ago, has something to do with it. So there's a lot of power and control and dynamics there. So if you want to attract more cash flow, if you want to do a clearing session, it's called Love your cash, or basically cash love, where you are allowing yourself to receive cash injections. You're like instantaneous, miraculous forms of money, and you're willing not to judge where it's going to come from, but you're really committed to have cash flow now. Then I invite you to join the clearing session. It's a PayPal link, and basically you will receive money from it. This whole thing with the inflation and the cash flow, I'm getting intuitively that it could take up to 3 years. So let's make it a good one. Okay. Do not lose your self esteem in that process. And, become a millionaire, get the money that you need, whatever it is, without the fear and the chaos and the paranoia that they're trying to create. I hope that that helps. I've been a femininity, love, and personal power, love consciousness coach. And I've also helped clients like double their income with ease through intuition and clearing work. Um, I need to leave it like that. I'm not here not to describe like the clearing sessions, and but they will change your life. Okay, it's gonna start at the end of the month, and I would love for you to join. Okay, take care.